Hello everyone, Raz here, and welcome to yet another video. Did you know that the FBI made a policy about not hiring people who had smoked cannabis, otherwise known as weed, in the past 3 years? Because of this, the FBI started to hire white hat hackers who may otherwise wanted to apply for a job. This is myself, Frith, I'm Raz, and welcome to Raz Facts. Donna Dickerson was a waitress that got tipped a lottery ticket, and she managed to win $10 million. Because of this, she got sued by her friends, her colleagues, and the man who gave her the ticket as a tip. Afterwards, her ex-husband also tried to kidnap her, but she shot him in the chest, defending herself. Microsoft once tried to do Work-Life Choice Challenge in Japan, where the work week was shortened to 4 days a week, on which the office would be shut down every Friday, and productivity increased by 40% in the sales per employee compared to the year before. Daylight savings time is the practice of advancing clocks by 1 hour during summer, because of the darkness falling later in the day. In autumn, it's reduced by 1 hour instead, and it was first done during the First World War to minimize the use of artificial lighting to save fuel for the war effort. The stock market crashed in 2008, making millions of people go unemployed and almost destroying the economy of the USA and the world. It started due to subprime mortgages becoming more popular and people who wouldn't otherwise get a loan, instead they were able to get multiple mortgages. And these bad loans were most time packaged with other good loans as high-rated AAA CDOs. And to make things worse, even repackaged with other synthetic CDOs which were more leveraged. Warm blood is a term that refers to animals which can make their blood warmer than the environment, enabling them to maintain a stable body temperature depending on their metabolism, and not the environment itself. And it has 3 subcategories of thermoregulation, which are endothermy, homeothermy, and tachymetabolism. There was a 14-year-old from Manchester who was depressed and suicidal, and what better way for him to go out of this world than making his best friend kill him. The Manchester teen used several fake online users to convince his best friend to murder him. He managed to survive the attack and then became the first person in the UK to be charged with their own murder. A man in London created a fake restaurant that was located in the back of his shed, and asked people for good reviews. Eventually, this fake restaurant managed to somehow become the top 1 restaurant in TripAdvisor, and used to be called up over 100 times a day. He opened the fake restaurant for 1 day, set up a cafe, and gave frozen food to reviewers. Once upon a time, a man in Poland became so sick of his wife, he ordered a hitman to kill his 51-year-old wife named Susan Kuhn Hansen. The wife ended up killing the hitman when he tried to take her out. She managed to defend herself, and during the struggle with her hands in the hitman's neck, she ended up politely asking the hitman, "Tell me who sent you here and I will call you a Crop King ambulance." A blind woman once boarded a United Airlines plane. However, she didn't know about the turbulence she had just gotten herself into. After boarding the plane, United Airlines assured the blind woman she would be helped to board off after everyone else had boarded off, just to forget about her and looking up the plane with her still inside. Thanks for watching, special thanks to Camilo. Have a good sunrise y nos vemos en la próxima.